No harsh chemicals, no fake air fresheners, just pure natural solutions to keep your home smelling amazing. Let's talk about how to make your home smell absolutely amazing for Christmas and New Year. But here's the thing, the first step to a fresh, inviting home isn't adding more scents. It's eliminating odors at their source. You need to tackle the cause of those smells before introducing anything new. To make it easy to understand, odor removers can be grouped into three categories. Odor neutralizers or deodorizers. This work by chemically altering or adsorbing odor molecules. Think activated charcoal, baking soda, zeolite rocks, coffee grounds, enzymatic cleaners, and vinegar solutions. Sanitizers. These target odors by killing bacteria and microorganisms that cause them. Examples include steam cleaners, UV light devices, hydrogen peroxide, and alcohol-based products. Vinegar also fall under this category. In the third category, air fresheners. These don't remove odors, they mask them. Options like sprays, scented candles, and essential oil diffusers simply add a pleasant scent to the air. This video is focused on removing and eliminating odors at their source, and you don't need harsh chemicals to do that. I'll walk you through a few natural chemical-free options like baking soda, white vinegar, activated charcoal, coffee grounds, zeolite rocks, and steam cleaning, and share practical tips to help you choose the right method for your needs and budget. Once you've cleared the odors, that's when you can truly enjoy the fresh, clean aromas you bring in. And my next video will dive into creating those cozy festive Christmas scents for your home. This video is especially helpful if you live in a smaller space like a studio, one-bedroom apartment, or cozy home where odors can linger longer. If you're looking for specific tips, you can skip to the chapters listed in the description below. Ready to dive in? Let's get started and freshen up your space. Identify the source first. The first step to eliminating bad odors: identify and tackle the source. Don't just mask the smells. Find out where they are coming from and deal with it directly. If the problem is your trash, make it a habit to take it out daily. But what if you've already emptied it and the smell lingers? Your garbage can might be the reason. Garbage bins absorb odors over time, so give them a good clean with white vinegar to neutralize those smells. Spray vinegar solution and let it sit for 15 minutes, and only then wipe away. Or you can wash it with a bit of dishwash liquid and baking soda. For garbage disposals, try cleaning them with white vinegar ice cubes. Not only does this help eliminate unpleasant odors, but it also breaks down any residue stuck inside. Dealing with a musty or moldy odor? That's a clear sign of mold growth. Remember, mold can't be ignored or masked. You need to remove it entirely to eliminate the smell for good. Once you've dealt with the source of the odor, it's time to use natural odor absorbers to maintain a fresh, inviting atmosphere in your home. I will start with the top natural absorbers, baking soda and white vinegar. Both white vinegar and baking soda are excellent natural odor absorbers, each with its strength. A vinegar is particularly effective against musty and strong odors, while baking soda excels at absorbing a wide range of household smells. The choice between them often depends on the specific odor problem and personal preference regarding application method and scent tolerance. For acidic odors, baking soda is often effective because it's a base and can neutralize these smells. For alkaline odors, vinegar can be more effective as it's acidic and can neutralize alkaline smells. Let's break it down. Let's talk about one of the most affordable, versatile, and effective odor neutralizers out there, baking soda. It works like magic because it doesn't just mask odors, it bonds with odor particles to neutralize them completely. Whether it's food smells, bad odors, or the lingering scent of smoke, baking soda gets the job done quickly and effectively. Let's get into how to use baking soda to keep your home smelling fresh. Place a small bowl or cup of baking soda in your fridge. For an added touch, mix in a few drops of your favorite essential oil. Replace it every few months to keep those sour milk or spoiled food smells at bay. Just remember, don't use this baking soda for cooking afterward. Compost bins can be a source of strong acidic odors. Sprinkle about 1/4 cup of baking soda into the bin to neutralize smells and absorb any moisture that could contribute to unpleasant smells. Create a simple air freshener by mixing baking soda with a few drops of essential oil in a jar. Cover the jar with a perforated lid or leave it in an open jar and place it in any area of your home that needs freshening. For example, this method works great for neutralizing odors after using the toilet. Sprinkle baking soda on carpets, rugs, mattress, or upholstery. Let it sit for several hours to absorb odors, then vacuum it up. It's a great way to keep soft surfaces smelling clean. For smelly shoes, avoid sprinkling baking soda directly inside, as it might leave residue or stick to damp areas. Instead, fill a small sachet or paper bag with baking soda and leave it in the shoe overnight. After cooking spicy or aromatic meals, place a bowl of baking soda near the stovetop to absorb lingering smells. Sprinkle some baking soda into your garbage disposal and let it sit for a few hours to neutralize odors. Afterward, flush it with hot water, or for an extra boost, follow up with white vinegar and a rinse of boiling water. If you notice unpleasant smells inside your dishwasher or washing machine, apply baking soda paste to the inside surfaces. Let it sit for at least 6 hours to work, then run a cleaning cycle to leave your appliance fresh and odor-free. Got stubborn smells on your hands after chopping onions or garlic? Make a paste with 1 tablespoon of baking soda and a little water. Rub it on your hands, rinse, and you're good to go. If you have any onion or garlic smell on cutting boards, sprinkle on some baking soda, spray with water, and leave for 10 minutes. Wash off and leave to dry. So why baking soda works? The science behind it is simple but powerful. Baking soda has a pH of around 9, making it slightly alkaline. This can help neutralize acidic odors, such as those from spoiled milk or vomit. Its porous structure also helps trap and absorb odor molecules, making it perfect for tackling a wide variety of household smells. Let me know in the comments if you've tried any of these methods or if you have your own baking soda tricks to share. For more natural cleaning tips, don't forget to check out my playlist. It's packed with ideas to help you clean smarter, not harder. Let's talk about the pros and cons. First, the good stuff. Baking soda is pretty effective for mild odors, making it a great all-around option. It's super versatile. You can use it in so many areas of your home. It's also cheap, easy to find, and completely safe to use around kids and pets. Now, for the drawbacks. You'll need to replace it regularly. Usually every few months. To keep it working, it's best. And if it spills, well, it can be a bit messy. Lastly, it's not the strongest option for tackling really tough, stubborn odors. Let's dive into one of my favorite natural odor fighters, white vinegar. This powerhouse is not only budget-friendly but also highly effective at neutralizing odors. The secret lies in its acidity, which helps tackle alkaline smells and even kills odor-causing bacteria thanks to its antimicrobial properties. Here are some real-life examples of alkaline odors you might encounter at home: urine, fish odor, certain types of mold growth. The initial vinegary smell might be a little off-putting for some, and its acidity means it's not suitable for every surface, but don't let that hold you back. Vinegar is an incredible cleaning powerhouse. And don't worry, the smell fades quickly, leaving your space fresh and clean. So let me show you just how versatile white vinegar is. Mix the equal parts vinegar and water in a spray bottle, and you've got a natural cleaner and deodorizer. Use it on countertops, inside cabinets, even on appliances like your microwave. It works wonders at breaking down odors on surfaces. If your fridge smells a bit off, wipe it down with a vinegar solution. This is especially helpful after a power outage or if something spoiled. Vinegar cuts through those strong, lingering smells and leaves the space fresh and clean. For sweated gym clothes or musty towels, add a cup of white vinegar to your laundry. The acidity neutralizes odor-causing bacteria and leaves fabrics smelling fresh. It's particularly effective for dealing with tough, alkaline sweat odors. After handling fish, that lingering smell can be stubborn. Rub your hands with undiluted white vinegar, let it sit for a few seconds, then wash with soap and water. The vinegar neutralizes the alkaline compounds that cause fishy odors. Strong cooking smells like fish can linger in your kitchen. For a quicker fix, boil 1 part vinegar to 3 parts water on the stove and simmer for 10-15 minutes. The steam helps neutralize airborne odors. It will smell like vinegar at first while you're simmering, but the smell will dissipate soon after. If you're not in a hurry or don't want to boil vinegar, simply place a bowl of vinegar on the counter and let it sit overnight. Over time, dishwashers and washing machines can develop a musty smell caused by mold or mildew. Run an empty cycle with a cup of white vinegar to break down mold and neutralize odors. Just make sure your machine is draining and drying properly between cycles to prevent future issues. If you're finding these tips helpful, check out my playlist with more natural cleaning hacks. You'll love how simple and effective they are. Let me know in the comments if vinegar is already a part of your cleaning routine or if you're excited to try it out. There are some pros and cons of white vinegar. It's highly effective at neutralizing odors. It doesn't just mask them, it actually gets rid of them. It's super versatile too. You can use it for cleaning, deodorizing, and even sanitizing. Plus, it's incredibly budget-friendly. Another big win, it's natural and safe to use around kids and pets as long as you dilute it properly. Now, for the cons. That initial vinegary smell isn't for everyone. It does fade pretty quickly, but it can be a bit intense at first, and because vinegar is acidic, it's not suitable for every surface. It can damage things like natural stone or some delicate finishes. Let's talk about coffee grounds. Yes, that leftover treasure from your morning brew can do more than wake you up. Coffee grounds are an incredible natural way to tackle bad smells around your home, and here's why. First, let's get into how it works. Coffee grounds neutralize odors in 3 ways. Their porous structure traps odor-causing molecules through a process called adsorption. Yes, you heard it right. Not absorption, adsorption. They also contain nitrogen, antioxidants, and acids that can absorb and neutralize odors. And of course, there is the rich, warm aroma of coffee itself, which can overpower less pleasant smells. Now, you'll generally want to dry your coffee grounds before using them as an odor neutralizer. This maximizes the effectiveness and prevents mold growth. However, there are a few exceptions. For a quick fix, you can use wet coffee grounds for short-term applications. Wet grounds release a stronger coffee aroma, which can be a bonus if you love the smell of coffee. If you're dealing with an immediate odor issue that only needs a day or 2 of attention, wet grounds might do the trick. That said, wet grounds come with risks. They mold quickly, creating new odor problems, and they are not as effective over time. So for anything lasting more than a couple of days, it's best to dry them. There are 3 methods to dry your coffee grounds. First, there is sun drying. Just spread your used coffee grounds out on the flat surface, like a tray or a sheet, and leave them in the direct sunlight for a day or 2. Second method is air drying. Place the grounds in a well-ventilated area like near an open window or a fan, and give them a stir now and then to make sure they dry evenly. And thirdly, you can use your oven. Set it to a low temperature and dry your coffee grounds in a thin layer. Just keep in mind, Oven drying can sometimes release a bit of an unpleasant smell, so it's not everyone's favorite option. Now, why use coffee grounds? They're versatile, eco-friendly, and incredibly cost-effective. If you're a coffee drinker, you're repurposing something that you already have. Many cafes even offer used coffee grounds for free. Plus, they leave behind a pleasant coffee aroma, which is a bonus compared to odor neutralizers like baking soda. But there are downsides. The biggest one, drying them takes time. And without proper drying, they can develop mold, reducing their effectiveness. They also need to be replaced every couple of months, so regular maintenance is required. Be cautious about where you use them too. They can stain light surfaces and, in rare cases, attract pests like cockroaches. While coffee grounds may not completely eliminate very strong odors, they are a fantastic solution for moderate smells, adding a cozy coffee scent to your home. And here's a note: if you don't mind spending a little extra, you can use fresh ground coffee from the store for these purposes. It works just as well, but will be more expensive. Here's how you can use coffee grounds practically. Add coffee grounds to a small breathable bag and tuck it into handbags or drawers. Put coffee grounds into a fabric pouch and place it inside shoes or gym bags to combat food odors. It's also a car deodorizer. Place dried coffee grounds in a fabric sachet and leave it in your car for 24 hours to absorb odors. Add coffee grounds to a small decorative bowl or candle holder. For a festive touch, place a lead candle on top for a gentle coffee aroma. Place a bowl of dried coffee grounds near your cooking area to absorb strong food smells like garlic or fish. Leave coffee grounds in an open container inside the fridge to neutralize food odors. Sprinkle coffee grounds at the bottom of your trash can to tackle garbage smells. Coffee grounds are a simple, natural, and cost-effective way to freshen up your space. Give them a try and your home might just smell like your favorite cafe. Let's talk about activated charcoal. It's a total game changer for eliminating odors. It works through a process called adsorption, which I mentioned earlier, same as coffee grounds. This means that odor-causing molecules stick to the surface of the charcoal rather than being absorbed into it. When it comes to strong, lingering smells, activated charcoal outshines baking soda by far. Baking soda is fantastic for mild odors, but activated charcoal steps it up, offering long-lasting and powerful odor removal. Let's break it down. First, the pros. Activated charcoal is amazing at trapping and neutralizing odors. It doesn't just hide them, it actually gets rid of them. Another great thing, it lasts a lot longer before you need to replace it, which makes it super convenient. And it works really well in closed spaces like closets, shoe racks, or storage bins. Now the cons, it's definitely pricier than baking soda, so it's not always the cheapest option. It can also be a bit harder to find in every household. Some stores might not stock it. And here's a heads up, it can get a bit messy. Here's my advice: if you are dealing with mild temporary odors, baking soda is your go-to. It's budget-friendly and easy to use. But for stubborn, hard to remove smells, like a wardrobe full of gym clothes, sports shoes, or even cigarette smoke, activated charcoal is your secret weapon. Use it just like baking soda. Place it in an open container or sachet, wherever it's needed. Here's an important tip. Don't confuse activated charcoal with regular barbecue charcoal that you can buy in big paper bags in a supermarket. While barbecue charcoal can help reduce odors in some way, it doesn't have the same porous structure or surface area, making it much less effective. For maximum odor busting power, stick with activated charcoal. You won't regret it. Let's talk about zeolite rocks. These volcanic rocks are a natural and effective way to tackle odors in your home. Zeolites work by trapping odor-causing molecules in their porous structure through adsorption and ion exchange. What it really means is that they lock away the bad smells, making them an excellent option for natural odor control. While they're not quite as powerful as activated charcoal, zeolite rocks still outshines options like baking soda or coffee grounds for many household applications. They offer a good balance of performance and cost, making them a practical choice for most homes. The best part, zeolite rocks are reusable. To refresh them, you can simply place them outside in sunlight, expose them to fresh outdoor air, or use heat treatment. I would probably avoid baking them in your indoor oven. There is a risk of releasing contaminants into your kitchen, which is the last thing you want when trying to improve your indoor air quality. So where can you use zeolite rocks? They're great for pet areas like litter boxes, tackling refrigerator odors, keeping garbage and trash cans fresh, neutralizing smoke smells, managing bathroom odors, and even eliminating musty smells in basements or dump areas. Now let's look at the pros and cons. Zeolites are fantastic for naturally absorbing odors, particularly organic compounds and urine smell, and they help control moisture levels in your home. Plus, because they are reusable, they are a sustainable option. You just recharge them in the sun. They are versatile and can be used in all kinds of spaces where odors are a problem. On the flip side, they are not perfect. Zeolites aren't as effective as activated charcoal for certain odors and tend to work better for specific smells like urine. The whole rock form may also be less effective than powdered versions due to its smaller surface area, and you will need to recharge them regularly to keep them working their best. Plus, not all zeolites are created equal. Their quality and effectiveness can vary based on their source and any treatments they've undergone. Finally, while they are affordable in the long run, the upfront cost can be higher than other methods. Still, if you're looking for a natural, reusable and versatile option, zeolite rocks are definitely worth considering for odor control around your home. Let's talk about steam cleaning and why it's such a powerful tool for tackling household odors. Steam cleaning is an excellent chemical-free way to tackle odors around the house. It's especially good for dealing with smells caused by organic stuff like food spills, bacteria, or mold. How does steam cleaning work? Steam cleaners use super hot steam over 100 degrees Celsius, which kills bacteria, mold, and other odor-causing microorganisms. So instead of just covering up the smell, it gets rid of it at the source. The steam also goes deep into surfaces like carpets, upholstery, and grout, loosening dirt and odor-causing particles that are usually hard to reach. And because it uses just water, you're avoiding any harsh chemicals or leftover residues that could create new odors. One important thing to keep in mind, the high heat from a steam cleaner can damage delicate fabrics, synthetic materials, or certain plastics. Always double check whether the surface or material is steam safe before you begin. Now let's look at some practical ways you can use a steam cleaner to tackle odors in your house. Toilets. You can steam around the base of a toilet bowl, the hinges, and in crevices to remove bacteria and any trapped urine smells. Bathroom mold. It works great on tiles and grout to get rid of mold and mildew odors. It kills mold spores and eliminates odors caused by mildew buildup. Use it around sink edges, stove tops, and other tricky spots where food bits can hide. And you can sanitize cutting boards to kill lingering smells. It's great for tackling smells from spills, smoke, or everyday use, loosening and removing those embedded particles. It sanitizes and deodorizes mattresses by killing bacteria and dust mites, leaving them fresher. Refresh natural fabrics by killing bacteria and odors. Just don't use it on synthetic gym clothes. They don't handle steam well. Sanitize trash bins and surrounding areas where food waste has left a stink. Just be cautious with plastic bins since the heat might damage them. Let's break down the pros and cons of steam cleaning. First, it really works. Steam kills bacteria and breaks down organic matter, so odors are neutralized at the source. Plus, it's completely chemical-free, which is better for your family and the environment. And the high temperature means it reaches deep into fabrics and surfaces, cleaning places that regular methods can't. What's the downside? It's not perfect for everything, and if you overdo it, you might leave too much moisture behind, which could cause mold or mildew. You'll also need to give surfaces time to dry, especially things like carpets and upholstery, and it's not suitable for all materials. Heat-sensitive plastics and synthetic fabrics won't survive a steam cleaning. Lastly, while it's great for organic odors, it's not always effective for chemical smells, smoke, and deep-set odors. In summary, steam cleaning is an incredible tool for odor removal when used correctly and for the right applications. If you're looking for a chemical-free way to refresh your home, this might just be your new favorite cleaning method. Preventing odors is much easier than battling them later. So let's dive into some practical tips to keep your home smelling fresh naturally. Start with natural cleaners like baking soda and white vinegar. They neutralize odors and tackle grime effectively. Deal with messes right away, or dedicate 10 or 15 minutes daily to tidying up and wiping surfaces. Staying on top of small messes prevents them from developing into lingering odors. Plants like peace lilies or snake plants act as a natural air purifiers and add a fresh vibe. Regularly clean the filters in your air conditioner or heat pump to maintain airflow and prevent trapped odors from recirculating. Don't forget to replace air filters in your HVAC system on schedule. This ensures clean air circulation throughout your home, which is crucial for keeping odors in check. Invest in a high-quality vacuum cleaner with a HEPA filter. These filters trap fine dust particles and allergens, preventing them from leaking back into the air. This not only helps with odors, but also improves air quality in your home. Ventilation is key. Open windows daily to refresh the air. Keep indoor humidity between 30 to 50% to prevent mold and mildew. Use a dehumidifier if needed. And remember that overly dry air can feel stale, so balance is essential. Now let's talk habits. Leave your shoes at the door. Shoes bring in dirt, bacteria, and smells that can linger in your home. This simple habit can significantly reduce odors and keep your floors cleaner. Empty garbage bins daily and clean the cans regularly. For garbage disposals, a quick clean with vinegar every week works great. In the kitchen, check for expired fridge items and wipe up spills promptly. For laundry, avoid tossing sweaty clothes straight into the hamper. Wash them the same day or dry them first. Keep washing machine and dishwasher doors open when not in use to prevent mold and mildew. This allows them to dry out completely, reducing the chances of mold or mildew. In the bathroom, squeegee shower doors after use and run exhaust fans to reduce humidity. Avoid eating on carpets to prevent trapped crumbs and smells, and stick to daily habits like washing your feet to minimize shoe odors and smells on your carpets. Incorporating these habits into your routine will keep your home fresh and inviting without relying on harsh chemicals. Stay ahead of odors for a clean, welcoming space. In the next video, we'll dive into bringing festive scents into your home using essential oils and spices, perfect for setting the holiday mood. Don't miss it. Make sure you are subscribed and have the bell turned on so you are the first to know when it's up. See you soon.